Hi guys, and welcome back to more Duke Nukem 2! So we had so much fun last time that we came back. Oh, it's the fucking robot spiders again.
Yep, what's up, fellow beasties?
Oh yeah, and Kaiser and Interrupt are here with me again. Oh god, I hit this
How
wall.
did you get it?
Yep, it is me, Dr. James T. Kaiser.
What?
Isn't that the Spanish or some way of pronouncing James is James?
James. No, I thought
No, I don't.
I thought for some reason you have like an Arabic name now.
But by the way, the eye monster is throwing his eyes. It's very Altered Beast, you know, like the first boss, who has many heads and throws his heads at you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if he was in an 80s cartoon, he'll definitely say, I got to get a piece of this.
Nice.
Oh dear.
It's a
He
bomb!
would say,
How does that
You would say
firebomb
it.
work when it's in water? Come on.
It's a hydrogen bomb.
Nice.
well, bombs would still blow up in water.
There's the barnacle. Okay. I'm wondering what the dealio with this level is. I probably have to find a key or something else. Was that like a cell phone or what?
Yeah, that did look like a cell phone.
Which is weird because cell phones weren't really. Well, maybe.
Oh,
maybe
so it was a-
They did exist, but they were rare.
Unless there was a,
Yes.
like a Star Trek communication device.
Oh yeah.
Scotty, beam me up!
Oh god.
Yep, I like how...
It is a cell phone.
That's a
That's
phone.
totally was an old-timey cell phone. Yeah.
They had cell phones since the 80s.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
might even have earlier, but they were very rare. Only very rich people had them, and they were huge, like bricks.
Oh yeah, and they were also like. I'm not sure they were not like cellular telephones, but they were like mobile telephones. Have you ever seen one of those phones that comes with like a battery attached, like a suitcase?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Elvis Presley famously had one of those.
Did he?
Pizza Hut,
No,
give me 50
my
pieces.
grandpa also had one of those, and I used to think it looked so cool. It kind of looks like a
my,
little computer that you're kind of, you know, carrying around, but it's literally just a phone.
They had actually something like a cell phone, which was like huge in the military since World War II.
Oh yeah.
Just this huge thing.
I mean, I'm wondering, would that be like a, oh god, like a satellite phone or just a radio phone? Oh god, come on.
No, I don't think satellite. They did all the satellite shit after the Second World War, when they had Werner von Braun. I mean,
Oh,
they
the
didn't
Second
even-
World War. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then
Second World.
it had to be like a radio or something. Okay, I have no
Yeah,
idea.
but it looks like
again,
a cell
again, I
phone,
am
really big.
completely confused where I'm supposed to go. I can't. First of all, I can't reach this thing, whatever it is. Maybe I can fall
Hey,
down on it from
it's
the
one
higher
of
level.
it's one of Duke's blue balls.
Ah,
I knew you gotta say that. I knew it.
God damn it! How am I supposed to get up there? I can't make this jump.
You check the other side. You're not.
I
supposed
already
to make
did.
this-
There's nothing here. It's a wall. I can't. And I'm.
Not there. Not this side. Go more to the left.
I did go there. There's nothing there.
Under
I tried
there?
it, and I
You
can't reach
could-
it here either. And
Okay.
there's nothing.
Sorry then.
Oh, whoa!
What?
Those vines! I forgot. That's the thing you can do. Climb up. You can hang on the vines. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh,
See,
you.
there's always a way.
Yeah. Oh god. Now this fucking sludge creatures are attacking me.
Getting attacked by the killer snots.
It
Mhm. You're
wouldn't
getting
be too
attacked
bad,
by the stuff.
But they take like a million hits to kill.
Kaiser, he's getting attacked by the stuff.
Okay.
That's a horror film of like.
Yep. Cheese in its proportions.
Yep, it's pretty great.
Okay, good. Here we go. Yes! Fuck you! Die! Ah, you! Yeah, that fucking barnacle got me. No. Oh god, I'm about to die. There's a fucking robo spider there.
Get the chicken. Get the chicken.
Yeah, but there's a fucking
It's nice
robo
and
spider
crisp.
there. He's just gonna jump on me. Ugh. Oh, great. Like a bunch of soda pops. Full health. A whole fucking chicken, only 2 health. Makes sense. Oh god. I hate those fucking blobs. Okay, but now... Alright.
It's not a tumor. Barnacle.
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 Wouldn't that have been great? Wouldn't that have been great if they made a Half-Life movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh my god, that
Gordon
would be
Freeman.
amazing.
Hey, that'd be the only. To be fair, that'd be the only Arnie movie where Arnie doesn't say anything. Or other than Terminator.
I was thinking like if they would have totally not been faithful to the character and had Arnie just say all the dumb one-liners. This device will give specific hints. Oh, a checkpoint! Yes. Good, good. Oh no! I did. That was a poor choice. Oh, more blobs. More blobs. Get away! God, there's no escaping the blobs.
He should make a Duke Nukem movie, honestly, Arnie. There was once a plan, I've heard once a rumor that they were planning a Duke Nukem film, but with, what's his name, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis? Huh, interesting.
Kind of could have worked, but I would want Arnie, honestly, but he's probably too old for that anyway now.
Or Stallone. Stallone would be a decent Duke.
Adrian!
I had to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Oh, let it go. Sorry, I didn't mean to make Stallone sound like, well, you know. He's got like a little pouch that he sucks his eyes into. I'm wondering if I can kill these. Oh,
Are you
I can.
talking about Stallone now, or the games?
No, Stallone doesn't have a pouch.
I mean, the eyeball creature had like a pouch on his like chest that he sticks the eyes into when I shoot at it. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, I mean that was the intent. He has his eye on you.
Yeah. Also, no.
Don't shoot him and don't shoot him too much. He might get irate with you.
No, I wasn't groaning at you. I was groaning at the Robo Spider killing me again. Those fucking Robo Spiders, honestly. Here we go again. Here I go again. Sorry.
Maybe Half-Life took a lot of inspiration from this game with the head crabs being from. It's a live chicken.
Yeah, that was a live chicken that ran at me and gave me points.
Nice.
It's official. Duke just ate a live cock on the air.
No, chicken, not cock. Come on. But in all seriousness, like we joked about that, doing a Half-Life movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, actually, yes, I would totally want to see. Come on, I would totally want to see like a Half-Life movie.
Come on, G-Man, I'll destroy you. I'll be on your toes like a head crab on the head. Huh? I'll be of you.
You're my best friend. You're gonna come with me to the clover.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, I was about to say, like, in all seriousness, I would actually love to see a, a Half-Life movie.
You know who should play Gordon Freeman in all seriousness? What's his name?
Morgan
the guy
Freeman?
who played the first. Well, actually, in Incredible Hulk. What's his name again?
Lou Ferrigno
Edward Norton.
or
Eric Bana.
You mean Edward Norton?
Not Eric Bana, no, the other guy from Incredible Hulk, the Marvel. Edward Norton. Come on, he's like the perfect Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, well, that's a weird thing, is like the fact that Freeman is another like silent protagonist. It would be
Actually, the person I wouldn't mind seeing being Gordon Freeman, although he's way past his prime now, would have been Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, he actually yes, but not now anymore. Maybe like even 10 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. It would be great if when I respawn at this checkpoint that I'd had more than like 2 fucking units of health. Like, and he threw me a freaking bone here.
Throw me a freaking bone here. Yeah, that's fucking great. I totally forgot that.
Yeah, this game is like,
There's a bomb in there.
Oh, great, soda pop. Okay. I'm just terrified of shooting anything because there's gonna be green sludge that's gonna jump on me and kill me. Yeah.
By the way, do you guys know if there was an Austin Powers video game? Because there was like
Yes, there was a
multiple-
few of them actually. They
There was
weren't very
multiple.
good.
I thought so, but there was multiple Wayne World movies, and I thought, well, what? Like Austin Powers might make a cool video game if they would do it right.
The video games they've gotten of Austin Powers is there's two for the Game Boy Color. One is like, it's like they're not very good. They're more like interactive screensavers than anything.
Yeah.
But they did like the whole Pokemon Red and Blue version, except one version you get to play as Austin Powers team, and the other one you get to play as Dr. Evil.
Oh,
That's actually cool.
it probably isn't that cold. You said that the minute you said it's a Game Boy Color game, like, oh god.
And the other game was for the PS1. It was Austin Powers. It was Austin Powers Groovy Pinball.
That would probably be pretty fun. Like, at least for a little while, yeah.
I think it has an actual pinball table as well.
Yeah, probably. That was still like...
In
the
Forever, you
ballpark.
can play in
God.
Duke Nukem Forever. You can play pinball. There's a pinball machine.
Oh yeah,
where
you can play
refill
there's a
people.
bunch. There's like a whole level that's basically like at a nightclub.
Yeah.
Where you can just play random games. You
Yeah.
can play like video poker or something like that. Oh god. Oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
I like
I know there's a robot. Oh. It's all my arch nemesis, the green blobs and the robot spiders. I don't care about you,
Yeah.
minion man, whatever the hell you are, spaceman.
Minion Man. That sounds like a very
Minion
bad-
Man.
Oh, the chicken does give me health. That's great. Oh, I got the
Exactly.
chip card. Good, good. Now all I gotta do is find the door for it. Oh god. Blobs. Why'd it have to be blobs? Oh, there's another vine I can climb.
I recently rewatched the Indiana Jones trilogy. It's pretty good, and it's actually interesting because in the third movie, when he shows that when he's still a kid,
Yep.
and he's trying to get the cross back, where he falls into this origin for his fear of snakes.
Yep.
It's pretty cool stuff.
I always, you know, I enjoy the yeah. Last Crusade's a good. Last Crusade is a good one, and of course, the Raiders are like my #1 favorite. But you know what the really kind of fucked up thing about the fact that Sean Connery is playing Harrison Ford's dad in that?
Yeah.
Because he's only like 6 years older than Harrison Ford.
Really?
Yes, they're not even that. Yeah, age-wise, they're not even like that far apart. So you know.
Are you sure? Like I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
Harrison.
He just looks
Sean
old
Connery is
because he
much
went
older.
bald when he was like in his 20s.
No, he was in his 30s in the James Bond movies, or is
Yeah,
he
but
wearing a wig
he's
there?
wearing a wig. He's wearing a wig.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that was a whole big deal when he stopped playing Bond. Like he stopped wearing a hairpiece, and because he came out of the world as being bald, basically.
But you know what? I think that's pretty cool. Because
I mean,
like
it's a testament. You totally can't tell. Like he definitely looks like an old man. Like, oh god, I don't even know what the hell killed me there. The spider hadn't even got to me. Maybe it was the minion man who shot me. Yeah.
William
no,
Shatner still hasn't admitted that he's wearing a wig.
Neither is Donald Trump.
He's not wearing a hairpiece. He's wearing a comb over, which is honestly worse.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. That. Okay. Now I
Sorry, every time I picture comb overs,
Can I
it's
get rid of
always
this fucking
Tom Cruise from
barnacle?
Tropic
I'm
Thunder.
so sick and tired
This
of this bullshit.
this barnacle looks like something out of Lex.
Only probably less rapey.
Yep. But not by much.
I really hope it stays dead now, because if I have to go through this bullshit again, like, okay, I have to go. Oh yeah, this way, and then don't. Good. All right.
Don't.
Right, I gotta get all the way back up
don't.
there, and then I gotta go all the way to the left. Okay, here we go. Here I go again.
By the way,
Okay. And and almost dead again. Great. Come on.
You got.
Oh,
Still
there's
got
a spider.
Spider.
Come on, come on. Get over here, get over
Kill
here.
him
I'm
off
gonna blow you up.
Good old
I
Spider.
think he's already dead.
No, he
James
wasn't,
Spader
but
butt.
I gotta make sure the minion man doesn't get me.
Minion
No,
man.
he's dead too. Oh god,
Yes!
yes! Yes! We did
Just
it!
barely.
Awesome!
No bonus.
Well, no shit.
Yep.
Excellent. Hey, we
Shout out
gotta,
to the
we gotta,
laser.
we gotta save the game now because the Terminators are coming back.
Here I come to save the day.
Yeah.
Whoops. No, I didn't want. Wait a minute. For options. Oh, H is for help. Okay. Oh, and F2 is to save. Okay. Let's save it here.
Minion man.
Oh, yeah, let's call it Minion Man then.
White Devo podcast.
White Diva podcast.
Oh, yeah, we're all such divas. Fucking. Ah, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus. Robot Jesus. That's Robocop.
Robot Jesus and Minion Man.
Oh, whoa, whoa, what the fuck was that?
It was like I don't know, R2D2 ripoff or
It was a walking, talking barbecue.
it's a Roomba. That's
Wow,
what
that,
it is. You know, it's
that
the
was
one-
cool. That was cool. There's a fan blowing here. This fan
Hey,
started.
yeah.
grab the pipe.
Hey, Duke has found his fans.
I'll do anything for my fans.
This.
Whoa, whoa, yeah, look at that thing. Man, what the hell?
Looks like a weird Robocop thing, mixed in with Star Wars, mixed in with Daleks.
You know what I
yeah,
also watched?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Daleks. Okay.
Daleks. You know what I watched recently? What this reminds me of? I
Yep.
rewatched the Black Hole movie. Still holds up pretty well.
I've never seen a black hole, but I actually... That's another... That's on the never-ending bucket list.
I know where a good black hole is. It's near Uranus.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
but
and Black Hole is was Disney's answer to Star Wars back in the day.
Oh, yeah, and the reason
But it's actually not bad.
Yeah, no, I've heard good things about it, and the reason I want to see it is because lots of people have said in the past that that Event Horizon might have, like, you know, copied a few of the ideas from that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
and
see that.
and here,
Duke is moonwalking there.
and you know, I love Event Horizon. You know, no surprise, that's another Paul W. Anderson movie. And the funny thing is,
Event Horizon is more of a horror film,
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah, I
Black
know.
Hole is more straight up like Star Wars, but...
yeah, I know that. Oh, I keep forgetting. Oh shit! I just fell because of the fucking robot. Oh, Jesus! No, they're just
Yeah,
coming
but
out of,
once you'll see it, you'll see the commonalities. There's definitely some pretty strong commonalities with both these movies. So
Yeah, and the another thing about that the other movie, a lot of people say that had a lot of influence in. Anderson has said, you know, he didn't write Event Horizon. It was a guy called Philip Eisner who wrote the script for that. But he said that, you know, he himself noticed the similarities to this other movie, which is called Solaris. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've
Okay,
heard
yeah.
of it. I haven't seen it yet. It's a Russian science fiction movie.
Oh yeah, and it's supposedly like a really good one too. So
Yeah, and they
and-
remade it in the U.S. in the early 2000s, I think.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
in the 90s.
exactly.
No,
So-
it was 2000s.
Yeah, and Anderson said that when he read the script, like, he immediately noticed that there were things that were similar to Solaris. But according to him, Philip Eisner has always claimed that he's never even seen Solaris. So he always, which he himself, Anderson has said that he thinks it's a little suspicious, but you know, whatever.
Yes, it sounds suspicious to me. Like, well,
Grab
what
the
you gonna
pipe.
do?
I have no
the
idea
pipe.
if I'm supposed to go.
I
this way.
still like Event Horizon.
Oh yeah, I
You
like
need
it too. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this is. It's a machine that makes
Destroy
them.
the spawner! Destroy the spawner!
No, this thing creates robots.
Yeah, I noticed.
Can you destroy it?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I'm being also chased by
Shit,
robots.
just run away, run away. Get some health. I think maybe if you have rockets, you could destroy it.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that I do need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like, I think those turrets as well, that I need to have the rockets or the laser to... Fuck this Terminator. Ugh.
Shit.
Cyberdyne systems. Fuck.
There's the bomb, but hey, you got the key.
I got the key, but I
A
died.
cybernetic organism.
Oh.
Living tissue over metal endoskeleton.
Yes.
Wow.
What's your thought, Dorobka, what's your opinion of the of Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines?
It's actually not bad. It's not my favorite Terminator, but it's not bad, and I wish they would have not, because the one afterwards, they really shouldn't have done. I don't like how the fourth one went, honestly.
Salvation.
So I really liked how the third one ended, because
yeah.
they said like, okay, you cannot change time. You can only like, kind of, said that it happens differently and later.
Yeah.
And because the original Apocalypse, when did that happen?
97.
97, yes. And then what happened is that because of the Terminator 2 timeline change in 1, it still happens, but later. And the problem is that my biggest issue is that with the fourth one, it was supposed to be the war, and it was, but it was also like, that they changed it again, and then the fifth one was like, oh, whenever you change shit, it becomes a new timeline. And so they again messed with their time travel physics, and that's what I really hated, really, mostly.
Yeah, I think that's a okay, I've gotta get past this fucking spawner. Okay. Great, okay. And now all I need is the...
What the hell was that explosion?
I blew up the fire. I shot the fire thing again.
Everything excellent. Yeah,
I
sector.
shoot fire.
Yeah, I like that ending solution in not Duke 3, but Terminator 3. that I like the idea that it's just, that the reason Skynet takes over because everything's connected online, and like
you put the blue ball on that pedestal.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
But
oh no! What the fuck is this bullshit? I can't. Oh, okay. I could get through. That was
when
weird.
it comes to time travel, I always like to follow. One of the rules I do like is once there's death, there will always be death.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a minute like
Nice. Yeah. Well, Man in Black Fleet it worked because they only did time travel so far once, and they kept it contained, and they had their rules, and that's my only thing is because if you're gonna have time travel, you should have like specific rules and follow them. Like in Time Cop, like the rules is like you cannot travel to the future because it hasn't happened yet, and you cannot have two people in the same space. So once they touch each other, the timeline literally erases them, so it can exist.
That though always seemed really dumb to me. Whoa. Oh god. That always seemed really weird to me. That whole idea that if you touch your other self, that you just turn into this CG blob and die. That's like.
I guess so, yeah. But it was a cool way to
story.
finishing the bad guy.
Yeah.
More of the story. Yeah, okay. More of the story. If you go back in time, do not touch yourself. Why turn into goo?
You'll turn into goo.
Well,
It'll grow hair on your paws.
Thing is, in real life, there's scientists who have some theories about time travel, but there's nothing really concrete about it. So the whole paradoxes and stuff, we don't know what would happen.
Yeah, and
the closest thing we could possibly do is, if we could travel close to the speed of light, we could slow our own time down and effectively travel to the future.
Yeah.
hate
But-
to tell you this, Rapka, but time travel does indeed exist. The problem is, it's only moved forwards 1 second per second.
Technically, yes, you're true. And the
Whoa.
thing is that, I mean, there was one guy who said that it could be possible to travel back in time, but you would have to make like a specific area in space, and you could only travel back at the moment where the time gate was made, or something like that. But it's also just a theory, so like hypothesis. So
Yeah, that's
there's
the thing.
nothing too much about it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey.
Like, time travel's a really cool idea, but you know, if you start to think about the real science of it, like, you know, you're gonna ruin a lot of movies you like by thinking about that
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Hey, Darabka, this is going to contradict my other joke, but there is time travel to the past does exist. It's called memory.
Oh god. That's great. Well, the thing is about, you know, Time Cop, there was definitely some things that were, yeah, I thought it was also kind of weird, but I mean, that's the thing about paradoxes, you know, they usually have something where something could happen, because like in Back to the Future, he said, we don't know what could happen if she meets her own self in the future. The entire universe could blow up, or maybe just this galaxy or something, so...
You know what always cracks me up about Back to the Future, the first one, is when Doc asks Marty, you know, in the 50s about how he keeps saying heavy all the time, like,
Yeah.
oh, that's heavy, and you know, which always, like, you know, just the fact that I don't think anybody uses that expression anymore. At least at least not to the same extent where it would have made sense anymore. So,
When hearing that is heavy.
yeah.
But by the way, I started watching the new season of Rick and Morty, so
No spoilers!
it's pretty cool, and I just love the show because it's mainly a Back to the Future parody with sliders, dimension travel.
Oh, he's supposed to blow up that wall, honey.
Am I? Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
The wall had, like, you know,
Oh,
fractures
yes.
in it, so
Yeah, well, I'm having a hard time noticing all the fine details. Okay, but
we're here to
but I want
back you
to
up.
go with the question. I love the reaction from Doc when he says it again, like, whoa, that's heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Why do you keep saying that? Is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Yes.
Like, that's a joke that, in a modern context,
still-
like, makes even less sense now, because nobody
You
really
know,
says
it's
it.
still weird to me. It's still weird to me that we're living 2 years after the most farthest time they traveled in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was so, like, far away, you know, and everything.
Yeah.
I get the feeling like I'm supposed to get up there. I have no idea how.
Heck, as a kid, the Jetsons felt so far away too, and they were in the future of 2002.
Yeah.
Were they? I don't remember that. They actually say that in some episode.
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I know, or was it just a, it could have just been a joke in, because I did that joke in, Harvey Birdman, Jetson. Ugh.
Well, the thing is about a lot of early science fiction, like, they thought that because of, like, the moon landing and stuff, we would develop in a very different way. Like, there's one really old science fiction movie that is set in the 80s, but that film was made in the 20s. So we have passed already many dates that have been predicted,
Yeah, we
including,
have.
you know, the far future of the apocalyptic New York from Escape from New York that was set in the far future of 1996.
Oh,
Yep,
you know what was
when they-
also in 1996? It was one of my favorite movies. It's a starting point for Demolition Man.
Yep.
When Stallone
Well,
and
okay,
yeah, when
there was not too much science fiction-y shit in Demolition Man, except, at least in 1996, except the cryogenics, where we still
Yeah.
haven't figured that out. And in Demolition Man, he travels like to 2030 something. However, it's kind of funny. It could be like that's the SJW future. So they did predict that well.
Oh yeah, we had a whole discussion about this with Kaiser on the Sonic Let's Play, was whether or not that's a dystopia, if it fills the qualifications. Okay, but again, we've gone on for 30 minutes, so I suppose it's time to save the game, and let's do it again for Minion Man, and let's say our goodbyes to the audience. Say goodbye, guys.
Later, guys.
Talk to you later, fellow Beastians.
All right, bye.